Hi there, in this video we're going to take the runner here and make it look like he's moving nice and fast using motion blur. We'll also do it to this taxi here. Not zoom in, zoom in. All right, it's another Photoshop filter. Let's learn how to do it. All right, to get started, let's open up a couple of files. It's motion blur 01 and motion blur 02. Thanks, Hitesh. Okay, we're gonna work on the runner first. To get started, let's create two backgrounds. So let's right click the word background, click duplicate layer. This one's going to be called runner. And the bottom one here, double click the word background and name it blur. So we've got two of them. So we need to work on these separately. So let's turn the runner off and let's blur the background first. And then we'll mask the runner. So it's a nice easy filter we're going to learn. So let's go to filter, go down to blur. And there's one in there called motion blur. If yours doesn't change, either preview's not on or you've still got the runner eyeball turned on, because if that's on, it's kind of covering the work we're doing. So pick the direction. Our runner's probably going to be running left to right. He can be running any which way you like. Maybe up and to the right a little bit. No, straight across. In terms of the distance, how streaky it gets. How fast do you want this man to be running? Depends if you're going for like exaggeration or if you're going for like just subtleness. I'm going for subtle. Let's click OK. Let's turn the runner layer back on and let's click on it. So now let's mask out the man. We're going to use the quick selection tool. I'm using a brush of about, what am I using? 50. Clicking, holding and dragging across all the parts. It's pretty forgiving this because like in an earlier tutorial, we're kind of replacing them back on as the same background, so we can be pretty lax with the selection. You might disagree. You can get in there nice and zoomed in and get it to be perfect. I'm gonna zoom in. It's looking okay, it's looking okay, looking terrible. Grab his head, grab his hand, his arm, bits of hand. That was a bad one, undo. So I'm gonna have to make my brush a lot smaller. His skin tone is a lot the same as the background. I'm gonna hold down the Alt key to minus from the selection, or Option on a Mac. Same in here, I'm gonna hold down the Option key on my Mac, or Alt on the PC, and just get rid of this stuff in the center here. Really small brush, minusing it out. Add that bit back in. Okay, I'm just having a quick look. Now I'm doing the quick version of this. Okay, if this is going to be the front cover of your magazine, you probably want to make your layer mask and then get into that select and mask that we looked in a previous tutorial. Okay, to get it all looking perfect. That's not what we're doing today. Going quick. All right, it's good enough for me. I'll zoom out. Cool, so all we need to do now is make sure the runner layer is selected, click on layer mask, and basically we're done. If you had a keen eye, what we should have done before we blurred this layer is we should have selected it, gone to filter and gone to convert to smart filters. It was a test. Did you notice? I'm pretending it's a test. I just forgot. Let's click OK. The damage is done, so I need to go back to the beginning, but I'm not. But I converted it to our smart filter. Now I'm going to go to filter and go over the top of it again with blur, motion blur, and crank it up some more. The nice thing about that is, remember, you can turn it on and off. All right, in your project, what I want you to do is here in this 02 from Hitesh, this mint looking taxi, I want you to do the exact same thing. So duplicate the layers, have the car layer and the blur layer, blur the background layer, mask out the car, and see if you can make it look like it's going fast. All right, everybody, that is a quick motion blur. Now we've gone through lots of different filters here, and I've eventually got to call quits on it because we could do 10 hours of just looking at filters. What I'm hoping you're getting out of it is that you can see how to use them non-destructively by using our smart object. And we can do fun things like text and masks. There's just one more we need to do before we go, and it's a rite of passage in Photoshop. We'll do it in the next video.